Leather seats stained with blood, whiskey on the run. Bullets through my window, automatic gun. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause it's gonna be my last run. Get me back to that woman, and I swear that I'll be done. Picked up my gun to fire back, but it was my mistake. I hit my mark and I flipped the car and I throwed us in the lake. Pete's blood in the backseat began to wash away. I barely made it out alive, but Pete can't say the same. Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, oh, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, oh, ooh, 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 running down this highway, I got holes in my boots, jar in my jacket of those outlaw boots. Night is dripping fast, I hear those dogs howl. Them pigs out to get me, and I hear a shotgun shout. Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, oh, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue, ha, Whiskey Sue. On the back door where Sue answered fast. Clock struck the hour that would be her last. She tried to appease me, but I could not hear her speak. So I broke that last bottle right there at her feet. Well, I ain't gonna be in your pocket no more, and I ain't gonna play your games.
I gave you everything you wanted, and I took away your shame.
Well, shame wasn't my problem, at least my honor was intact. Now I came here owing you a debt, girl, and I'm here to pay it back.
Revenge ain't an angel you can pray to for help. If you want me out of the picture, you're gonna have to shoot me yourself.
Woman, I don't need no gun, and I don't need no knife. One of these days you're gonna meet your end by your own device. She dropped her lantern in rage. There's a door about the window frame, and a bottle of booze I broke up on that floor ignited into flames.
Ooh.
All right, our last live stream.
Woo.
We're gonna roll right into another song here. As everybody gets on the page, we're so glad you are here. For those of you who are signed in already, gonna do a little rough and tumble acoustic version. Lips as red as rose, skin as white as snow. She waits for true love's kiss from the king of rock and roll. But he had been out gigging where the tickets don't come cheap. So we all danced together in the necromancer's dream, singing rock and roll is dead, yeah, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, and singing rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, yeah. Reanimated shadows play a pentatonic line. Delta souls decay, but we still clap in time. Blues is blue and death is black, and somewhere in between, we all dance together in the necromancer's dream, singing rock and roll is dead, yeah, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, yeah, singing rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead. Death came long and slow to the lady we all know. She climbs no more stairs, and the watchtower stands alone. Ask the wood to speak to stone, stone to speak to sky, to ask the raven king for what he hides. Ask the wood to speak to stone, stone to speak to sky, to ask the raven king for what he hides. Rock and roll is dead, yeah, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead, yeah, rock and roll is dead, rock and roll is dead.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed that version as much as we did.
Absolutely. We want to thank Barn Door Broadcasting here in Nashville, Tennessee for having us. We sure appreciate it. And we're so very grateful for any of you tuned in. We're so excited to be launching our new single to our newsletter tomorrow.
Oh man, we haven't put out new music in such a long time. And you know, we were going to
We're remedying that, though.
We are. We were going to do a whole album, and then lots of things in the world changed in our perspective and our minds on the whole project. And instead, we're like, if we just write one more song, what is it that we want? What do we want it to sound like? What do we want to say? And honestly, we feel like this is that song. It's like the most Gleewood song we've ever made. And I really hope that you guys enjoy it. You've got to be on the newsletter to get it. We will not be releasing it on social media whatsoever for the remaining future time. So please get on the newsletter. There's links in the comments and everything, or you can go to our website and you'll get the single Goodbye Yesterday tomorrow.
And our buddy Aaron English, who is another fantastic musician.
He did a collab with Jhett.
Yeah, we did a collab on a porch a few months back, and he is answering questions on the platform for us. So if you have any questions for him, shoot him a message, or shoot us a message rather, and he will answer that for you until we get off stage, and we can connect with you again. This next number here is
Takes
a fun
minute
one.
going from drop D on an upright. Sorry.
It does. It does.
Changes
You
all
gotta.
the way.
Callie always has to pick the biggest instruments, and if she's not playing the biggest instruments, she has to be playing through the biggest amps. It's in her rider. Yeah. It's contractual.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I was wondering. All right. What are we doing next?
Crocodile leather.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Hit the city on a Friday night. Neon moon, yeah, your own spotlight. Rusty looking at the end of the bar. Here to work, yeah, you're working hard. Crocodile leathers, take what you can. Looking for a feather in your hat band. Crocodile leather, building your brand. Whoa, you're a lonely man. All that money on yourself. Someone's idea, put it on your shelf. Found a fool new to the scene. Don't know producers, a new name for a thief. Crocodile leathers, take what you can. Looking for a feather in your hat band. Crocodile leather, building your brand. Oh, you're a lonely man.
Your tongue is a smoking gun, but your Hollywood bullets all smoke, no punch.
Crocodile leather, take what you can. Looking for a feather in your hat band. Crocodile leather, building your brand. Oh, crocodile leather, take what you can. Looking for a feather in your hat band. Crocodile leather, building your brand. Oh, you're a lonely man. Yeah.
Sweet.
So this next number here is another unreleased song, and you know, it's been quite the year, hasn't it? Been quite the year, and you know, a lot of our last album that we came out with in hard copy, Necromancer's Dream, was a lot about mental health, and you know, we wrote this song that was supposed to be the B-side to that record, and didn't make it on there, but thanks to a new membership program we're starting, we're going to be able to record this one along with a lot of others. But you know, this is just a song about, you know, the honesty of the battlefield of our minds, and how we are kind of forced into combating ourselves, and during all this quarantine and all the unrest, it's really forced ourselves to spend a lot of time in our own mind.
In the company of ourselves.
In the company of ourselves. And so I'm sure that a few of you can relate to the lyrics of this number here. This one's called Battlefield. There's sometimes I sit and cry, toss and turn, I can't sleep at night, lost in a battlefield of my mind. It's hard waging war when you're on both sides. You got black and white, false and true, blends into a gray of a frustrating hue. And if you'd like to join the ranks, I guarantee I could confuse you too. Where the turrets fire and the shells fall hard, defenses break and blow apart, while a white flag flies above a broken heart. But my thoughts all gather for another charge. I wonder if they'll ever leave me be. Call a ceasefire, I'm ready for some peace. Doctor says I'll be fine, prescribes to pick me up. I paint on a smile as I step outside, but it fades with the effects of the Valium. Then the shots ring out like a thunderstorm. Someone pulls a lever on an atom bomb, then painted on the side is a word called doubt. Try to run for cover, try to drown it out, but it takes a little more than you would think. I don't remember having that last drink. There's makeup in the bed from yesterday. Smile I painted on, washed away. Sit and cry, lost in the battlefield of my mind. I cry out for help till my throat is sore, but the sound of reason's drowned out by the sound of war. Hey! 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 Hey!
That was it. Nice. That's
Chaos. Chaos.
Well, this is a Gleewood show, isn't it?
You know what I love about chaos, though?
What?
Is that you are always there with me through it.
I know you've been doing a lot of shows by yourself as Jhett Black.
I have. I've been doing a lot of shows by myself. And you know what? It's been great. I've been loving focusing on the blues and the slide. But it feels awfully good to play with you again, Callie.
Oh, likewise.
And, you know, every once in a while, I've got to, we were talking about contractual agreements earlier, how Callie has to play all the largest instruments.
well, it's also in her rider that every once in a while I have to update my list of love songs for her. And we had a little bit of a challenging time while Callie was writing her book, and I was working through the day trying to keep things groovy. And then Callie's mom got sick for a little while, and she had to leave. And although sometimes it's hard spending 23 hours a day together with your significant other when you work together, you know, there's, once she's gone for a little while, you know, again, it's that whole in a room with yourself thing. And, you know, we hadn't been able to play much music because of all this, and Callie's been focusing on her writing, and so I felt like a little piece of me was getting lost for a little while. But that's not actually true.
No, not at all.
And so this is a song that came out of that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Never thought I'd be the one who'd said that he had found his love and been holding on for all these years. Well, I got caught in life's demands, a boy trying to be a man, fighting through the anger and the fear. I counted all of my mistakes and was crippled by the awful weight. You could tell by the days that I'd spent crying. You said that you'd been given grace and you'd share with me that kind of faith, and that those hills weren't there for me to die on. And I would not accept defeat. Ever since the day I gave you Grandma's wedding ring, you've always been there for me. When we first set sail, I tried to fare the seas without a guide, and my North Star was christened after you. We made our home upon the tides when one day you realized you'd kinda like to climb the mountains too. Now I must admit I missed the wide open emptiness with my best friend sailing at my side. My sea legs were unfit to stand upon the shore again, and that's when I bought back into the lies. Counted all of my mistakes and was crippled by the awful weight. You could tell by the days that I'd spent crying. Said that you'd been given grace and you'd share with me that kind of faith, that those hills weren't there for me to die on. So when the going gets too tough, the way unclear in the country rough, don't forget to lean upon your guide. 'Cause he has you in his hands, you see, at least that's what you once told me. And don't forget, you are a sailor's bride. And I will not accept defeat. Ever since the day I gave you Grandma's wedding ring, I'll be there for you just like you've been there for me. And we will not accept defeat. That's right.
Nice. How am I supposed to play that one without choking up?
Oh, shucks.
Ah.
Well, we'll pick it up just a little bit. We've been having fun.
Thank you guys for joining us. This is indeed our very last live stream on Facebook and on most social media platforms.
And why is that?
And
exactly?
why? Because we have come across some obstacles and barriers, having our ad accounts blocked for our band pages, having our organic reach blocked, the fact that only 1% of the people that follow us actually see any of our music, our photos, videos, content, and we're just honestly big tech all Facebook, YouTube, they're not out for the indie musician. They're out for other people. We've been able to use the platform, great.
And or have been grateful for
We've
it.
been very
And
grateful for
roadblocks are something we're used to.
But you know what?
We're good with those.
We're not going to give in to what social media would like of us as musicians, and the music industry prompts us to do certain things that we just don't agree with anymore. And we want direct communication with you guys. We don't want to push you towards other platforms. We don't want a fraction of a cent. We want all of you for ourselves and all of our music for you. So that's why this is the last one, and we're moving everything to our newsletter and a website and a membership, which is in beta form.
It is.
We've been building, and it's going to be where we're going to be releasing music constantly.
And we've already had a couple people jump on board with this membership idea, and since then we've been able to
making content
bolster our home recording equipment, so we're going to be able to pump out a lot more consistent, high quality music, which is kind of we're really excited about it.
Yeah, and more videos, tour stories, album commentaries, some funny stuff, and where we can really focus on creating good quality art and release it in a timely manner and not just every day here's a picture of our food.
I'd like to play you guys a song, I hope.
Which one is this?
Goodbye.
Okay, and if you are on the newsletter, which I hope that you will sign up today, there's links in all the comments. If you're on the newsletter, you will get this song, not this version, of awesome version tomorrow. Okay, ready? Here we go.
3.
Following the gods I made, round in circles in my cage. Door was open, but there I remained. I cried for freedom and for change, but in my pride and fear I stayed. Well, patiently you waited every day. Said my charges had been dropped, you already paid the cost. Take my hand together, we will say goodbye yesterday. I don't need you anymore. Found the grace to say I'm not the one I was before. Goodbye yesterday. I don't need you anymore. Found the grace to say I'm not the one I was before. Father, Spirit, Son, all my battles have been won. You stood in the gap and took my place. Upon the cross you hung my shame. You broke the locks to all my chains. Now by your blood I'm free to walk in grace. The old has gone, the new has come. My eyes are on the rising sun. Yesterday's regrets are in the grave. Goodbye yesterday. I don't need you anymore. Found the grace to say I'm not the one I was before. Goodbye yesterday. I don't need you anymore. Found the grace to say I'm not the one I was before.
I hope that lifts your spirits a little bit. We are Gleewood and glad to be playing for you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, I forgot. Hold on.
Ah,
I'll be right back.
where are you putting the bass? What's your bass's name again, Callie?
This is Frankie Bristow.
Frankie, Francisco, that's right.
forget the merch.
Oh, sweet.
Dun, dun, dun. So we do, all of our merch is in stock. It's just comes from a different, what do you call it?
Location.
Store than us. We don't have everything with us, but in case you're missing, here's some of the new designs and colors.
Nice.
For fall. And then, you guys, I know you love the cochise. We do too. We absolutely love our heritage and where we're from in the beautiful Southwest. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but we have cochise hoodies now. And we almost made Aaron model this.
We almost did.
He ran away. No, just kidding.
He did.
But this is the cochise hoodie. It's super soft and warm. It is available on the website. Nice and fleecy. So if you need to catch up on some Gleewood merchandise, please feel free to do so. It's free shipping on orders over 50 right now.
Nice. Thanks, Callie.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. We have been so fortunate over the years, and it feels so good to be playing music with Callie Sioux again. I've been doing a lot of solo projects lately, some recording and live streaming and writing, lots of writing for my Jhett Black Blues project. But it's hard sometimes to separate myself from the musical identity I've built with Callie over the years. We both learned just a few chords and did our best to write some lyrics to them the best we could. And this is one of the first ones that came out of that, and this one's called Cisco Lights. Wrote this the night before our wedding. Cisco lights are shining down on road signs behind us saying we've never been down this road. Telephone poles
And red stop sign.
Yeah, we watched the sunset.
Yeah, we watched it rise.
And if I counted the smiles, think I'd run out of time with you. And that's never, never, never something I intend to do. I never, never, never want to run out of time with you. Got a box of dried flowers.
Got a box of love notes.
And if I counted the hours
Writing love songs.
of half-assed rhymes and heartfelt poems, it's true. Yeah, if I counted them all, I think I'd run out of time with you. And that's never, never, never something I intend to do. Yeah, if I counted them all, I think I'd run out of time with you. And that's never, never, never something I intend to do. Looking down on the city,
From Alamo Square.
no stars in the sky,
But we know they're there.
just like lights in the windows where there must be warmth inside. Another journey complete,
Another map marked.
another mile behind.
But it's only the start.
Another song sung, but it's only just begun. Don't bother counting them all, 'cause you may only get a few. And I never, never, never want to run out of time with you.
Don't bother counting them all, 'cause they may only get a few. And I never, never, never want to run out of time with you.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right.
Guys.
We got Mr. Newton.
Hold on. Amy wonders whether you can bring back the Whiskey Sioux shirts. Oh, yeah, the Whiskey Sioux shirts. Amy, yes. We absolutely need to bring those back. I'm
glad.
for it.
Yeah, I'm for it. Let's do it, Amy.
Let's do it.
You're on. We'll work on that.
Yeah, we will. Send us a message of your size, and we'll get you one.
And shoot your email over so we can put you on the newsletter so you can get the single tomorrow, which is only available on our newsletter tomorrow. And then the releases that we've been recording after that are going to be on our membership website.
Yep. Which is in beta. We've got some folks testing it out, and it'll be within the week that we're launching that. You'll be able to check it out on gleewoodmusic.com. And we so appreciate you guys, and thank you for the tips and the kindness and the good words. We've got our friend Aaron here who's responding to you guys, and Mr. Newton in the sound booth. So if it sounds good and looks good, it's Barnwood Studios and Mr. Newton.
That's right.
So we thank you guys very much, and we're going to play one more, I think.
Yeah, and we have a ton of new music, but Callie was like, well, if we were at a live show, what do people always request? And I was like, oh, man.
Before we play this, I'm going to preface, because I have to. If we're in the middle of playing this song and the Facebook stream goes out, it's not us. It's because this is a cover, and even though it's a traditional song, we might get shut down. So hop on over to the YouTube if you want to watch this one, if something weird happens on Facebook.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call it the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. The only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. The only time he could be satisfied is when he's all drunk. So mother, tell your children not to do what I have done, and to spend your life in sincere misery in the house of the rising sun. With one foot on that platform, the other on the train, I'm going that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. God's saving grace for me.
Right on.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so very much. I can't wait for us to play for you in person again all across the country and in Europe as well. We're dying to get back to you.
We miss you very, very,
do.
very much.
We miss you a lot, and thank you for tuning in today. And you can always send a donation or a tip or whatever you want to call it to Venmo at Gleewood or PayPal Gleewood as well. And this video will be up on YouTube for you to share with friends. And please, you can always share the word on Gleewood, and we'll have our website open and all of our previous catalog on all the socials and everything. We're not deleting, but we are just kind of moving on to something better.
Also, we are going to be getting back to this winter. We've been thinking about it and praying about it a lot, and we're getting back to private concerts and, you know, socially distanced shows and small house concerts this winter. So, you know, if anybody wants to participate in that, go to shows, host a show, whatever. We are going to be moving forward with that this winter. So shoot us a message or join our email list so you can get that new single. Yeah. And we'll stay in contact that way as well. And we thank you very much and look forward to seeing y'all. God bless and stay groovy.